gonna be a rant. It is. It is indeed. So, yesterday when I was uploading my video, you know, as I've said, make a video every day. Done that for over 400 days now. I was uploading my video, and just when I started the upload, when I came to logging into my account again, I got struck with this incredible message. Yep. That one. The one no one really wants. Especially if you feel you don't deserve it. Now, if I was putting up some very, very controversial stuff, you know, something that was violent or graphic content, then I would understand. And I would happily have taken it down myself without needing a warning. But the fact of the matter is, I really don't think I deserve this strike. Well, they call it a warning now. They don't call it a strike. Nonetheless, I'm not having it. Now, I'm not the biggest YouTuber in the world. I'm not relatively small. I'm small. Let's not play. I'm tiny. I'm an ant. I'm even smaller than... I'm an amoeba. Alright? That's what I am. I have nothing. I have a couple of you who watch a lot of videos of mine. That's basically it. Other than that, very few people actually come and watch my videos. And I'm fine with that. It takes time. It takes effort. And I think when you put the time and effort in, eventually it will come good. But when stuff like this happens, I really, really don't like it. Especially when it's unjust. So a video of mine was taken down off YouTube and I got a warning strike. And I know why it's happened. I did notice that the video in question, which was Insane Alu Akbar Vine compilation reaction. I mean, it was hilarious. Let's not play. The video had actually got quite a lot of traction over the last month and a half. And it probably gained upwards of like 5,000 or 6,000 views in the space of a month for a video that's 4 years old. It's a really old video of mine. Probably my first like 30 videos, 20 videos was in there. And I think someone obviously saw that. It was manually claimed. I know that much. And someone obviously saw it who didn't like it. And because they personally didn't like it, because it was me laughing at a funny comedy compilation, just to be clear here, they decided to take action against my channel, our channel, and do something which is completely not right. Now, I've read into the guidelines for this stuff slightly over the course of the day, you know, here and there, and I'm going to read into them properly now. So I got this email from them, which says, "Hi, NarendraTheComic. Our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our violent or graphic content policy. We've removed the following content from YouTube," the video in question. Now, because it said that our team has reviewed your content, that means someone, as I said, has manually seen this video and taken it down themselves. It's not like it's the algorithm that's accidentally done this. In that case, I'd be fine. I'd appeal it and I'd say, well, it's clearly done something wrong here. But the fact someone manually did it means if I appeal this, the chances of me actually winning are probably so small. And I wouldn't expect them to actually give a shit because I'm a nobody. A nobody who's posted a video every day for like 450 days and has put time and effort into the platform. You know, it blows me away. Thank you. Thank you for posting for 450 days. We're going to take down a video unjustly. All right. All right. We know that it might be disappointing. Well, no shit, Sherlock. But it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all. Okay. Right. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think that we've made a mistake, you can appeal and we'll take another look. Keep reading for more details. Now, if you're so mentally weak that a funny video that is joking about something like like this situation, you know, it's crazy. It's something Dave Chappelle has said before and other people have said. I haven't watched his special yet, but I'm going to in the next week. I think that if you can't joke about something, then what can you do? You know, back in the times of kings and queens where they were all over the world, the only person who could joke about the king and queen was the court jester. You know, there was even someone who could joke about the king and queen, but no one else could. But that inherently showed there was a type of freedom of speech even back then. Now, while I acknowledge not everywhere in the world has that, the UK certainly doesn't. I think that comedy is like the last frontier for this. And the fact there's been so many cases in the last year and a half of comedians of one sort or another being, you know, taken to court or struck down off YouTube, I don't think it leaves the platform and that facet of the world in a conducive, cohesive state. I think people are just way more unfunny than they are, way unfunnier than they were before. I think that's a general thing. Most people would probably agree with that. But here is how your content violated the policy. Content that contains violent or graphic footage posted in a sensational or expletive manner is not allowed on YouTube. This includes footage, audio, imagery involving war, accidents, medical procedures, and such other scenarios with intent to shock or disgust viewers. Please remember that these are just examples. Don't post content if you think it may violate this policy. See, that last line there has made me question as to whether I should appeal this or not, because I don't think that the stuff that I posted, which was a reaction video to a compilation, involves accidents, war, medical procedures, other such scenarios. I don't see how I don't see how it does that. We review educational, documentary, artistic, and scientific content on a case-by-case basis, which I don't think mine qualifies any of those things. Personally, I wouldn't say it qualifies any of those things. Limited exceptions are made for content with sufficient and appropriate context where the purpose of posting is clear. I think that overall, the rules need to be very, very clear. And I don't think they are. By saying that last line there in that section, which was all other such scenarios with the intent to shock or disgust viewers, please remember these are just examples. Like, you haven't really laid it out for people to say this, this, and this. You've just said it could be this or this, but then it could be something completely unconnected to the stuff that we said. And that doesn't help the content creator, number one. And it doesn't help the viewer either, you know? I think that what are you going to do with this type of stuff? Just specifically, if you look at these Allahu Akbar type videos, I haven't watched one in probably a long time now. I'm sure if I did, I would laugh. But are you going to take down all these Allahu Akbar videos with, you know, tens of millions of views? Are you going to take down every reaction video from every channel, big and small, to these types of videos? Like, there are reactors with 5+ million subscribers who've definitely reacted to this stuff. Are you going to take down their videos and give them a warning? Or are you specifically just going to do it to me because you know I basically don't have a voice? And that's true. It's how it works. I haven't built myself to be able to have a voice. And that's how YouTube works. People aren't going to notice this because I'm a nobody. And that's fine. But it shows that if it's happening if it can happen to them, it can obviously happen to me. But if it's happening to me and it's not happening to them, then clearly there's some triple, double, quadruple standard here. Now they gave me this thing to watch. It says violent or gory content intended to shock or disgust or encouraging others to commit violent acts are not allowed on YouTube. I agree with that. I didn't do any of those things. I don't know what shock or disgust or violent acts the video may have induced in people, but I don't think it did any of those. If you believe that anyone is in imminent danger, you should reach out to your local law. What the hell is that? What? You nutters. That's stupid. If you see content that violates this policy, please report it. Instructions for reporting are available here. If you have found multiple videos, comments, or users' entire channels that you wish to report, please visit our reporting tool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Maybe it's just an individual who did this, but it said we've reviewed it. So I would lean towards it being someone at Google or at YouTube who've seen this. An individual who works there, and they've just said, I don't like the video, and taken it down. But at the same time, there's a small chance it could be just a couple of people who've reported the video. Even though, as I will put up a screenshot of the video here, it has nigh on 90% likes to dislikes and almost 15,000 views. Obviously, most people didn't mind the video. It's like, how are you gonna be able to please everyone? How? How, Sway? How? How is that possible? How is that going to happen? I'm sure even Sway has people who say things against him as well. I don't agree with everything he says, most things, but like, there's going to be someone who doesn't agree with him and is offended by what he says. And I don't even see why you'd be offended by that video per se. It's a funny video. Don't post content to YouTube if it fits any of the descriptions noted below. See, this is helpful here. This might be helpful. Inciting others to commit violent acts. I already said no. No. In fights involving minors. No. I mean, unless you qualify SpongeBob as a minor because he was in that video. No. I don't think SpongeBob qualifies as a minor, so I wouldn't say it's involving that. Footage, audio, imagery involving road accidents, natural disasters, war aftermath, terrorist aftermath, street fights, terrorist aftermaths. Right. Okay. It was a blow-up video. I give them that. But the intent was to be funny. Like, I understand what they said before, that it's about deciding as to whether there's context to the clip. Now, there obviously isn't a lot of context, but there isn't context in a negative connotation either, or a positive connotation when it comes to the bombs. Right, okay. See, it's good to read things, because it does say that there. I just got slapped in the face. Okay. I'll accept that. At the same time, guys, alright? You could have just restricted the video for 18s if you really, really didn't want it. If it was that vulgar, which it really isn't, okay? It's a funny video of SpongeBob saying something, or Squidward saying something, or a flying fish jumping onto a boat, and then the boat just randomly exploding. Okay, are we not allowed, is a trailer for Mission Impossible allowed to be on the internet then? Because there are bombs in the trailer. Is it? There's terrorism involved in the trailer. You could say, well, it's because it's a fictional thing. So is a compilation video. Someone's made it all up. The point is, it's there to laugh at and to engage with in a non-realistic way, just as a film is, just as a TV show is. Are you going to take down Arrow trailers for Arrow, or any other superhero show, any other film ever that's involved a bomb or a gun? Or an explosion? What is that? What type of a rule is that? That's ridiculous. No, I'm actually going against that. I don't think I've done anything wrong again. No. Footage or imagery showing bodily fluids. No, none of that stuff. Okay. Animal distress. Thankfully not. Anyone who does that, you can really get fucked. Content animals are encouraged to no. Dramatized or fictional footage of anything listed above. Right, I just said it's fictional. So, right, okay. What the hell does that last one mean there? What does that mean? Fictional footage. Does that mean something that is fake? Because fiction to me means a made-up fantasy book. Alright? So that means Avengers, they can't have a trailer online because there are explosions in the trailer. And explosions mean terrorism, and terrorism mean bombs, and bombs mean bad. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Please note that this is not a complete list. Thanks a lot, guys. That really helped out then in that case, didn't it? The following types of content are not allowed. One-sided fights. Watch this guy get beat up. Wait, so are you allowed regular fights then? What? What? Videos of beheadings. I'm amazed that they actually have to write that, but yeah. I guess that needs to be written there. Mobile phone dash cam of accidents. Footage of violent crimes. Provide no education. Medical procedures. No explanation, no education. See, I don't know if I should... Well, they've got a video here. I might just watch the video quickly. What on earth does this say? Let's just have a quick peek. and then listen and see what the hell I can do about this. Okay.
True or false? Footage, audio, or imagery featuring natural disaster aftermath or medical procedures are never allowed on YouTube. The answer is...
false.
False.
Okay, I'm learning.
If enough context is provided along with violent or gory content, we may apply an age restriction rather than
just give an age restriction to it then. Don't give me a bloody strike.
However, violent or gory content intended only to shock or disgust viewers, or content encouraging others to commit violent acts, is not allowed on YouTube.
Didn't do that.
Let's take a look at some examples. A creator uploads a compilation video of car accident clips that feature violent and gory images. In another video, a creator uploads live footage of professional boxers in an arena with referees and an audience. Do either of these videos
Well, the first one does, apparently,
guidelines?
now.
Yes. The first video violates our violence policy because it does not provide proper context for
but you can just watch people get beat up.
Remember, if you believe anyone is in imminent danger, you should reach out to your local law enforcement to report the situation immediately. But what about uploading violent imagery or audio that has been blurred, masked, or obscured? Is that okay? For a list of what we consider when determining whether to age restrict or remove content, and to learn more about our policies around violent content, go to the YouTube Help Center article. Click here or the link in the description. Thanks for watching.
Right, okay. So they didn't really tell much there, unfortunately. At least I'm learning, like I said. At least I knew those things were allowed and some weren't. I don't... This is not the hill that I want to die on and get struck on. But I will take another strike if necessary, I guess. I don't know. Does it mean if I get struck, as in with an actual strike, that I can't post videos of any kind? Because, see, this is so difficult now. If I appeal it and it gets rejected, then I can't post videos and I can't continue doing this one video a day. That is annoying. The thing is, I'm all for criticism, if it's constructive or non-constructive. But to pick a problem with this video in particular is just beyond me. It's a funny video. There's literally nothing else to it. And I'm not a unique case. This happens every day. And the chances of it happening again are probably higher day by day for anything at all. Like, I don't get it. If you just disagree with someone on a view of a film and someone reports it, 10 people report it because they don't like it. I mean, are you gonna get done? Are you gonna get a strike of some sort? I don't know. I don't know. What if it's politically tinged and then someone doesn't like it and then they report you for one reason or another, whether it's the person reporting you on the left or the right? It doesn't really work. And I think that there are channels who've done absolutely nothing wrong who get strikes like this, and it just leads to them. It leads to them getting deplatformed, and stuff like that just isn't right. It's just not right. I don't like it. I really don't. I really don't. But this is a warning, obviously. I don't want to get struck properly with a actual strike, and then if I can't post videos, then I need this. It's sort of like it helps me on a day-to-day basis. I just think, man, there are more severe things on YouTube than a funny video that has tens of millions of views that I reacted to, and my video only has 15,000 views. Like, if the like to dislike ratio was like 90% dislike and 10% like, and it got taken down, I would 100% understand it, because most people obviously didn't like it. And most people didn't think that it was engaging or funny or informative or useful or whatever. But the fact 90% of people did shows me that that is not the reason at all. And it's one individual who's had a problem with it for one reason or another, for some stupid ass reason, because they think, it's not funny to laugh at that. Of course it's funny. Are you mad? It's hilarious. I mean, I would say I'm gonna do another one, but I think I still have that video saved on my hard drive. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I should appeal it or not. I don't know if it's worth the risk. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Like, ugh. Like I said, this has happened to me today. It'll happen to 50 other people today and 300 more people tomorrow. So, it's just annoying they can retroactively, from 4 years ago, have a problem with you. I don't like it. I don't like it. 450 days, and this is how you say good job. Thank you. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, could be my last. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, the YouTube overlords might come after you and your channel. You don't want that. You already know, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been great if you share this video, but I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.